Hello everyone! In this video, I'm going to talk about the submission of the Israeli government to the American pressure applied in the context of the introduction of humanitarian aid to Gaza. I will mainly refer to the obscene decision to continue bringing fuel into Gaza Strip during the war, and even to double the amount of diesel that enters there, in order to maintain the operational legitimacy. I don't know if you are aware of this, but before the war, Israel supplied Gaza with 6.8 million liters of diesel every week, which is an average of 970 liters per day. This is an insane amount of fuel that can maintain Gaza's rocket stockpile for a long time. After the outbreak of the war, Israel reduced the amount of fuel entering to Gaza to 60,000 liters per day. Also, on December 6, it was decided to double the amount of fuel that will enter the strip to 120 liters per day. This decision was made following American pressure created on the Israeli cabinet. According to the government, the additional supply is intended to operate the desalination facilities in Gaza in order to prevent the spread of diseases from reaching Israel. Soon they will probably announce that Dr. Doolittle was also seen doing experiments in the tunnels. And now seriously, the citizens who live here condemn this decision because we all already understand where this fuel really goes. At first, when it was published that even during wartime Israel continues to bring fuel into the Gaza Strip, the government said in order to reassure the public that the fuel goes to hospitals to operate medical equipment for patients. Oh, okay. If so, that's fine. But wait, isn't it already proven that Hamas makes cynical use of hospitals and use them as a terrorist infrastructure? If so, then why continue supply fuel there? After that, there was another case where the government tried to justify its decision to bring fuel into the Gaza Strip and say that it was putting fuel into UNRRA, which owes fuel there to provide medical aid to patients. Okay, this time you really convinced me. I have nothing to say about it. I'm just kidding. That's how you know me? Of course I have an answer for that too. It turns out that the IDF revealed that Hamas hides a stockpile of rockets under the UN boxes in UNRRA. Understand that UNRRA is supposed to be a body controlled by the UN, the same body that repeatedly calls on Israel to stop the operational activity in Gaza. After all the ugly decisions it made and the new discovery found, the question is how objective is it really that it allows itself to call for such a decision to be accepted. Moreover, Israel supplies Gaza with food, water, medicines on daily basis to make sure that the poor civilians of Gaza will not be harmed as a result of the war between Israel and the terrorist organization that is in their land. In practice, I can tell you that there is really no control over the destination of the humanitarian aid, so it's very possible that even in this case, we are strengthening the enemy by giving him medicine and energy to continue fighting against us. In conclusion, I think the operational legitimacy is important, but not in all costs. We do need to continue providing the world with evidence from the field to justify any military action we take, but if, nevertheless, there are elements who weren't convinced that our military response was justified, nothing happened. We don't have to agree on everything. In the end, this is our war, and we have to conduct it as we see fit. They are our neighbors. We are the ones who end up having to live alongside these monsters. You don't share a common border with them. Of course, for me, personally, it is important that Israel's image remain positive. This is why I publish informational videos to the world. But those who will fail to see the righteousness of our way, that's their problem. So that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching this video. I see you again in the next one.